Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu salam rasulullah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Catherine Jones, business performance coach for Muslim women coaches coaching Muslim women. The topic today is all about Sirat of Marketing. So we have Sirat, the Sirat on the Day of Judgment, which is part of our journey from taking us from al-Barzakh through on the Day of Judgment through to Jannah, inshallah, and hopefully saving us from falling into that hellfire that is below. So using that analogy, I wanted to talk a little bit about marketing, because I see a lot of my dear sisters out there marketing in a way which is not going to work because they're not quite understanding what they need to achieve in their marketing. And if we have this clarity about the Sirat in marketing, then we will have a better chance of having our ideal clients understand how we can truly help them. So what is the purpose of a bridge? So Sirat basically in English terms is a bridge. A bridge takes us from one side of a river to another, or from one side of a busy road to another, or it takes us from one place to another, right? When you're coaching and you're offering services to your clients, you're offering them to go on a journey with you to take them from where they are now to where you can take them, where they want to be. So it's very important for them to actually understand that journey, and it's really important for you as their coach to understand clearly where they are now and how they feel and how it looks to them, and really understand where it is they want to go. And one of the issues that we find in marketing, that where we fall awry in our marketing, is that bridge tends to often be, for many of us, a bridge that we've crossed ourselves. And now we're on the other side. We're describing the view from the perspective that we have on the other side of the bridge. And when we do that, those that are still back there, haven't crossed the bridge yet, they don't understand the picture that we're painting. We're using language, terminology and understanding that they don't have yet. And while we know that what we're saying is true, that what we're saying is helpful to them, it's not working, it's not gelling, it's not sinking in for them, and they're struggling to actually understand why they should take that risk to start walking across that bridge. So just imagine, this is just to give you a bit of a picture so you can put yourself in their shoes. Just imagine that bridge that they have to cross is one of those really precarious bridges that you often see in amazing National Geographic magazine pictures or something, where it's a thin swinging bridge across this massive ravine, and there's this huge fall below. Now, I think for most of us, standing on one edge, looking at that bridge and looking how scary that journey is to go across to the other side, no matter how wonderful it is on the other side, we're going to have thoughts about, do I really want to step on that bridge? Do I really want to take those steps? So this is essentially your ideal client. They're standing there looking at this bridge going, is this a journey I want to take? Because for many, it's very scary. It's opening up things that they may not have thought of before. And so if there's a path to the left or a path to the right instead of going straight across to the bridge, it might look really tempting to go, you know what, I'm not that bad off on this side of the bridge. I think I'll just take one of these paths instead of go straight ahead across the bridge. We have to make sure that in our marketing, we're educating them on why it's so important for them to take that risk, take those steps, and start that journey across that bridge. We have to make sure that our language is connecting to them, that we're talking in terms of how they understand things right now, that we're explaining the solution to them in terms of something that they get, that they understand, that they even want. It may not be what they need. And I'm going to give you an example for what I mean by that. But what I'm essentially saying is we have to sell to them or market to them what they want. And then we give them what they need. So if we go to my parenting niche and the work that I do with parents, most parents come to me and they're not coming to me and going, you know what, I really suck at parenting and I need fixing. They're usually going, I've got this problematic child, my child needs fixing, my child's behavior needs fixing. So what I need to sell them is the concept of something that is going to fix their children's behavior. What I actually teach them and give them and nurture them through is a journey of understanding themselves and their own emotions, and how 90% of their success in parenting is coming from them being in a peaceful place inside. And so the majority of the work I do is on them. But if I told them that when they're on that side of the bridge, I said, and I'm on this side of the bridge going, hey, you know, the answer is fix yourself and your kids will be fine. Do you think they're going to shout back and go, oh, right, okay, I'm running across the bridge towards you right now? I don't think so. They're going to go, no, wait, you know, my kids are a problem. I'm not okay because my kids are not okay. They don't see it, that it's actually the other way around. So I have to sell to them or market to them what it is that they want, which is a solution to their children's behavior. And then once I have them walking across that bridge, I take them step by step carefully on a journey to the other side of understanding how much they can do as a parent by just looking after their own selves and their own emotional well-being. So that's just a parenting example to let you know, understand what I mean by the gap, the bridge. So if you're venturing out and starting to market something that you want to offer people, you can't market it from your perspective on your side of the bridge. You have to market it from their perspective on their side of the bridge. So what that means is you have to have absolute clarity about where your client is or your potential client is right now. You have to have absolute clarity on where they want to be, like what the other side looks like to them. And you have to have absolute clarity on what it is you're going to give them as they cross that bridge and how they're going to get there, so that you could confidently share with them in a language that they understand how you are the one who's going to lead them across that bridge to the other side, to a life that they're looking forward to, something that they really wish to be a part of, that's worth them investing money, time, and energy in. So see that rickety, scary bridge as being them having to decide, is it worth the money, the time, and the energy to go in that direction? Because that's not necessarily the easy direction. It might be easier to just go left or right and stay where we are. You will see that there are opportunities out there that you know are not going to give them what they need, but they will invest in them so much more easily because it's safer, it's easier, it's cheaper, whatever the reasoning is. In order to counter that, in order to get them on the journey that you know that they need, the one that you're going to take them on, you need to speak their language, talk about their problem in a manner that they understand it, and educate them on why that bridge, that investment, that more difficult approach is the one that they need to take. So that's my little marketing lesson for today. I hope you found that beneficial. I would really love to hear your takeaways, questions, anything. Please comment them on this video, and I, inshallah, will get a chance to pop back at another time and answer them. Wa alaikum salam, Sahada. Jazakallah khair for being here. Yes, it is a good way of thinking about this. So anyone else who's listening to this or listening to the recording, you have any questions about this, you have any shares or takeaways, please go ahead, type it underneath. And if you're ready to launch your legacy and you're ready to start your journey to having your beautiful, awesome, amazing program and coaching program, whatever it is that you're wishing to do out there, make sure you go to launchyourlegacy.today, fill in the form and apply to join my program, where I'll help take you step by step across that bridge of building your awesome legacy online and have something that you will find, inshallah, on the day of judgment that's going to help you across Al-Sirat on the day of judgment, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.